Let's take a quick look at the contents of the Wave 1 package from the Heavy Metal Library Unlocks Kickstarter campaign. Welcome everyone to the Zillotronics channel. Today, a very quick look at the contents of the Wave 1 package from the Heavy Metal Library Unlocks Kickstarter campaign. This campaign launched November 2025, and I received my Wave 1 package here a few days ago. Now, there's a few things to discuss, and we'll take a closer look at everything that you do receive. This campaign did close out with over $1 million in funding, so let's go ahead and take a look. I backed the campaign within the first 72 hours and selected the all-in for the variant Kickstarter library reward tier. And when you factor in the stretch goals as well as backing within the first 72 hours, entitled me to the variant editions of the 4 hardcover books, 3 metallic bookmarks, 2 challenge coins, as well as the 3 trading card packs and an exclusive additional single trading card. All of the books are Smithsonian bound and do utilize acid-free archival paper, so they should really last a lifetime. Now that we've quickly discussed the overall campaign in general, let's go ahead and take a look at what comes in your Wave 1 shipment package. Now, if you're an international buyer, you will get all of your rewards as a single package. If you're in the US, they've split our packages into 2, a Wave 1, which you should be receiving anytime now if you have not yet received it. I received mine a few days ago. I believe they shipped out of LA in California June 8th, I want to say. I received my package, I want to say 3 or 4 days ago, most likely a little bit longer from when this video actually posts. And in this Wave 1 package, you're going to receive 3 of the hardcover books. You're going to get segments, ranks, and druuna. You should get your 3 metallic bookmarks, 2 challenge coins, a 3rd one if you are a member of Angry Mobs, as well as a single exclusive card mentioned for the $925,000 stretch goal. Wave 2 then will include your binders, your trading card packs, as well as the key cornerstone of the entire campaign, the covers book. Now, the covers book is going to be made up of all of the covers of Heavy Metal over the many years that it ran, and is pretty much the hallmark piece of this entire campaign. Unfortunately, I've already disposed of my Heavy Metal Wave 1 packaging, but I'll show you some photos of what it did look like, which is matching what they've posted about in the update posts. So you can check them out right here. And let's go ahead and look at the books. Here we are with a over-the-top view, and we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at the 3 Wave 1 hardcover books. We have the Kickstarter exclusive variant cover for druuna. Looks amazing. You can see this is how thick the book is. And if you'd like a comparison with another book, we have Berserk Manga Deluxe Edition. You can see here, significantly larger dimensionally than Berserk. And a closer comparison would be an Absolute Edition from DC and Dark Horse and similar brands. They're all relatively the same size. This is Norse Mythology, the complete, Neil Gaiman. And as you can see here, dimensionally, height-wise, they are very close. The Absolute Edition is slightly larger, not nearly as wide. And of course, the thickness of druuna is much thicker than this specific Absolute Edition, but some of my other Absolute Editions are thicker than that volume. We'll go ahead and put the Norse Mythology off to the side, and now we can take a closer look. Front cover, here's the rear. This is the metallic Heavy Metal red stamping right here, and I'm gonna have to blur out a lot of this because this book is quite explicit for the content. So if you're familiar with it, then you should already know this. Now, this is Smith sewn, so it can open up quite nice. I do like to properly stretch the bindings before I really start ripping open the books, but yeah, let's go ahead and just take a quick look. And some of this I'm going to need to do some blurring. Probably most of this one. So we're not going to look at a lot of this one, but the quality is quite nice. You know, it's not super crisp, but the artwork, you know, can only be as good as the source artwork. there we have it. So that's Druuna. Beautiful book. Super, I mean, super nice. I'm super happy with the quality of these books. I mean, no complaints for the books. Here is Ranks. Same dimensions, of course, just much thinner. Same red metallic heavy metal stamping. Here's the back. Would have been nice if they did maybe some page gilding. That would have been kind of cool. Here is the art. The art on this book is not quite as nice as the other one. This it seems like it's the source material scanning is not quite as crisp. So of course, if it's the source material is only so good, you can only expand it to being so good. So it's a little bit more pixelated than the other one, but still overall pretty nice. Next up, segments. Same dimensions as Ranks pretty much. Very large book. And the art in here is very good. This one definitely looks better than Ranks to me. More in line with Druuna as far as the quality of the print. Pages are nice and glossy. Red ribbon bookmark on all of the books. Overall, just super nice. Very happy with this one as well. Next up is the 3 metallic bookmarks. And these pretty much look as described in the campaign. I have the plastic on them still, so a little bit reflective. Sorry about that. Only difference is some of the contrast. It looked like on some of these bookmarks is slightly different, but I still think they look real nice. They're real weighty. These are not super thin and flimsy. These things, these are solid. These are pretty solid bookmarks. Probably too thick to actually use as a real bookmark unless you want to potentially damage your actual book, but they look great. Nice display pieces, or if you want to use them as bookmark, bookmark. But the books come with ribbon bookmarks, so do we need a bookmark when you have a ribbon bookmark? I guess it's up to you. I'll use them at on different books or some mangas or whatever. Finally, or actually next to final, is I guess this is the exclusive 925,000 stretch goal trading card. Now this is one of the discrepancies. They mentioned a refractive card exclusive to the Kickstarter campaign. This is it's in the plastic, but it's non-refractive. It's just a plain, very thin card. I was looking at some comments on the Kickstarter campaign. Looks like everybody received this card, and of course, it's not a reflective. Doesn't have a coating. It doesn't reflect at all. This is a traditional card. So, is this the 925,000 stretch goal card? I'm not sure. I think it is because they didn't mention the trading card packs, which are in the next wave. So if this is supposed to be a refractive one, it's not. So they kind of dropped the ball on that. It would be nice if they just told us on their update or in the comments, but they haven't replied to anybody. And the only update they had actually was earlier today, mentioning shipping and some issues they had with having to get people over to the warehouse to facilitate with shipping and some other issues that they ran into. And they, of course, talking about the high cost of shipping. So anyways, this is the first issue, nitpick. Next up are the 2 coins. I'm not a member of Angry Mob, so I only have 2 challenge coins. Let's talk about that. This challenge coin is kind of, let's see if this will actually, here we go, there we go. So the challenge coin here, they're nice size. It's weighty. I'm not even sure how to open these freaking, I don't want to open this up without damaging it, but in the campaign and also their update, which I'll show you guys here with the footage here, this coin is like 2 of their coins that they talked about meshed into 1 coin. So this is the back of one of the coins they showed us, and this is the back of a different coin, not the specific coins that they initially showed us. I think one was supposed to be the early 72-hour coin, one was the campaign, maybe stretch goal coins. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So a lot of people were talking about this on the comments of the Kickstarter campaign, including me. You probably saw me posting it. I'll post this video to the comments. So if you see this video, it might be because I linked you there from here. Even though you can't directly link YouTube videos, I'll find a way so people can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, this coin is like 2 different coins mentioned. They never mentioned changing the design, so I'm not sure what's up with that. And then this coin, I have no idea which coin this is because this was not, I mean, it's cool looking. I like the cutouts. It looks pretty sick, but it's not mentioned or shown at all. And the coin that they did mention looks nothing like this coin. There's no cutouts. It's completely different designs. So I'm not sure, is this the coin? Is it the proper coin? Did they send us a replacement coin because they had some issue with manufacturing? No idea. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm just curious. Is this what they meant to send? Was there an issue? Just, let us know in an update. Say, hey, we had an issue with manufacturing of our initial coin designs, so we gave you these 2 coins. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys this close-up footage of this. I wanted to post it to the thing so people can see. A lot of people are asking, like, what did you receive? Who received what? Can you show us some photos? So I figured I'd make a quick video and we can look at it closer and in 4K. That wraps up this video. Hopefully you guys found it informative and helped answer some of the questions you may have had regarding the campaign, especially everybody that's commenting on the campaign itself and on the updates on the campaign. Anyways, if you did like the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Check out my website, zilla.com, at Z1LLA.com. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.